Hey, it's Lewis, and this will be my mixed reality project pitch for our mixed reality project. What I have in mind here is called BattleBots in virtual reality. So if you don't know what BattleBots is, it's pretty much you have two robots made by two different teams, and they will face off, and whichever bot destroys the other robot first wins. So let me just show you a clip real quick. This one was one of the most iconic fights that happened in the past. We have Blacksmith versus Minotaur. Minotaur is this kind of flat one, and then Blacksmith is this one with the hammer. And yeah, as you can see, they're just pretty much facing each other, and it's a pretty interesting concept that I don't think I've seen it on VR yet, as to why I kind of decided to why not try it. So moving on with the problem, it is complicated to enter and participate in a real BattleBots competition. Right, you need to have a team with experience and knowledge in robotics and programming, and then if you don't decide to go for an official like BattleBots competition, you can also try doing your own homemade kind of competition, but this might be a little expensive due to all the materials that you'll need for building the robots, and then it might also be like super time consuming, and you also need to be knowledgeable in robotics and programming. So the solution for this is to create a virtual reality environment where users can build and test their robots against other users. And so they will be able to modify, customize, and control their virtual robot in an arena-like scenario. And then this will be a multiplayer environment where at least two players can face off while others can spectate and do some audience interactions like voting for predictions and rematch. And so the three main key features of this project, we have the interaction, scenario, and backend features. First of all, the interaction feature is where users can build and modify their robots by using sets of modifiable parts that there will be like pre-made sets of parts that you can kind of also customize a little bit, and then just attach them to your robot. That way you can customize it. And then users will also be able to pilot their robots using VR controllers at the time of face-off. As far as the scenario one, users will be able to face off in an arena-like environment with three possible outcomes. They can either win, lose, or draw. And then there may be a tournament-style competition based on the number of users willing to participate. And also, people can spectate too in real time. And then the last feature is the backend. Obviously, since this is a multiplayer virtual reality game, we need all the backend that's required for that. To allow user-to-user interactions in real time. And so the resources that we need for this, all the assets that we need are mainly probably going to come from the Unity Asset Store to find any models or any development kits that may be required. For hardware, I went through the Steam kind of most used devices for VR games, and the three main ones were the Oculus Quest, the Valve Index, and HTC Vive. So any of those three work. As far as the personnel, at least 3 members. 4 would be nice, but I think 3 is doable with the time constraint that we have. And then for the skills that we need it'd be nice to have someone with experience in 3D interaction development, multiplayer for all the backend network, and then game design. Because depending on how things go in the development phase, we might have to like change some ideas or concept about the game. And then this is the video that I just pulled up, but you can just YouTube it. It's called Blacksmith versus Minotaur BattleBots. And if you want to see more of this, they literally have like whole seasons of BattleBots. So yeah, that's it for my project pitch. Thank you for listening.